another 60 airplanes successfully launched from the aircraft carrier Hornet after going down near Pensacola, Florida, and conducting a secret operation to see if they could actually get the airplanes off the ground or off the deck of the aircraft carrier Hornet in enough feet and still keep them flying. There was only 400 feet between the nose and the airplane and the edge of the deck. 400 feet. Now, fortunately, the wind was making 60 knots across the nose of the Hornet. Combination of the forward speed of the carrier into the wind and the wind coming across, that helped incredibly. However, there is video, or film I should say, that you can actually top of the bus. Fortunately, he got enough speed for the back and it pops up over the deck of the Hornet. Oh my goodness. All 16 aircraft were able to bomb their targets, flying low over the ocean and popping up. Now, KPRC, proud to come out with over you.
I want to see the cat, the blue angel.
We hope you enjoyed the video.
I'll be up for this.
Stay at 10 with Bill, Frank, and of course me, Bill Denise. Plus, you can always get traffic, weather, and stories that affect you on Facebook.com 24 hours a day. From all of us at Local News, hope you enjoy your day at Wake Silver Facebook. Thanks for watching Local News. I'm sure let's take for you. Now, high and overhead to the left, coming up over the top. Watch the Dakota Kid P-51 Mustang. One of about 15,000 that were built down to 45 watts. Pilot throws the stick over to the left into the upright position of one half of a Cuban for the horizontal eight in the sky. That radiator is down there, cooling the liquid cooled engine. Built by Packard, great numbers. Here in America, the Packard Motor Car Company has been out of business for many, many years. Of all the 50 P-51s that were built, somewhere around, depending on its footprint, about 150 or 160 still remain flyable in the world today. That's 1%. That may be, with the exception of the DC-3, the greatest number of surviving aircraft of a given type of any that were built. And they were built, listen to this, P-51 Mustang for $54,000 back in the day. If you wanted to do it now, it would be $668,891 and $2,010, counting for inflation. However, not the case. If you have to ask what it costs, if you have to ask what it costs, you can't afford it. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to 1,495 horsepower in the nose of the Dakota Kid. We're delighted to have this airplane fly with us for the first time at Wings Over Houston here at Ellington Field. Now, if you look at it go by, take a look at the stripes that are painted on the fuselage and on the wings. Those stripes were painted on all Allied aircraft just prior to the D-Day invasion of France back on June 6th of 1944. They were painted that way so that our guys on the ground, Aviation Museum, the fine fighter museum up in Minot, North Dakota. We saw the A6M, the Mitsubishi A6M flying a little while ago. That airplane is also from the North Dakota Aviation Museum. You know, you were talking about the Nation Club. I had an opportunity to visit with some veterans of that conflict, and they were getting ready to go into France. They were on the between Great Britain and France, and they said, you know, we painted those with anything we could get to spread that paint on the wings of the airplane. So what you're telling me is it was probably not as easy put on as we're seeing on these. I think that's an excellent presumption. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right to listen to the oh my gosh, the P-26 P shooters Buying our friends with a lot of Lindley's items. America itself was very, very much against becoming involved in what we consider to be a European law. But it was the change in attitude of America after December the 7th come out in Midland, Texas. And the B-25 from down at the Lone Star Flight Museum in Galveston. Texas Raiders, our new little Raiders, special delivery. Forward Angeles at the controls. Yes, indeed, representing the American veterans in their operations around the country. Nice to see that airplane here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is rare stuff. You are seeing and hearing and smelling history well at an amazing event that is unparalleled in North America. This is one of the most important aerial events in all of the North American air show season. And you travel to a bunch. I'm traveling to 23 shows this year around this country, from Rhode Island to Hawaii. And what we're seeing here is unique to the air show business. You folks, I hope you'll join me in a round of applause for all the organizers, Bill Rosie, Ralph Royce, Russell White, all the folks who are going to go together. Yes, indeed. All the folks. Let's give them a big round of applause. Keep history alive. And the P-51 Mustang Gunfighter 2. Larry Lumpkin at the controls, ladies and gentlemen, from up in Omaha, Nebraska. As we continue to recover these airplanes, we want to thank the folks at Sports Radio, proud to be a sponsor of the Wings Over Houston Air Show. We're also the proud home for the Houston Rockets basketball and Houston Texans football. Sundays featuring Texans quarterback Matt Job at 8 a.m. Texans coach Here comes the P-40 Warhawk, built by Curtis, participating in the Battle of Britain. In civilian life, this was the Cessna 337 Skymaster. The push-me-push-me, if you will, with an engine on the front and an engine on the back. It was what was known as a forward air controller aircraft. And when, we got two of them in the air now, and when there was a downed airman, we as Americans during the Vietnam conflict sent incredible numbers of support to get our guys back. Absolutely, Rob Ryder. These forward air of the Oriskany off of the east coast of Vietnam, and that A-4 being shot down by one of the aggressors from North Korea or from North Vietnam. These airplanes would have shot down, and the injured pilot would have been on the ground. The Oscar Nooses would go out. And yet, the cockpit was very small on those early single-seat Douglas Sky Raiders, which actually did not see, as my information is correct, Ken Crichton, they didn't see conflict during World War II. They came after for Korea and Vietnam. Still, big radial engines, even in the jet age, they were very, very important. That's absolutely correct, Rob. They were. And we've got Willie B down here on the right-hand side of the area. The Oscar Nooses are starting to mark the area. They have found the downed pilot, and they will now circle over the top of that area. They will have called in the AD because they are indicating that we have aggressor forces on the field. So we can see aggressor forces out here. In their sight, the AD Sky Raiders will come in and will start fighting against the aggressor forces to protect. Coming back again, take a look at the unarmed in World War II, unarmed in Korea, in Vietnam, they figured out a way to make this one of the most potent